Hey, and welcome back. We're out for another day. I'm wearing my new toque today. It's still cold, but it's not that cold. So hopefully it won't be too bad. I was supposed to go over to my cousin's today and spend some time with him, but turns out that I had forgotten that I was going to go to the hockey game tonight, and I had already made plans for that like a good week ago. So that didn't end up panning out. I feel bad about that because he messaged me like first thing in the morning, and I was like, I don't think I'm doing anything. And then like halfway through the day, my stepmom was like, oh, you know, they just called, they said they'll pick you up for the hockey game at 5:30. And I was like, oh shit. Failed on that one. So hard failed on that one. So I gotta start using my calendar again. Stopped using it since I've been up here because I've not really had like days planned so much as I wake up, we do stuff, I go to bed, kind of thing. So anyways, yeah, I'll figure it out. In the meantime, though, today was kind of a relaxed day. I woke up and I didn't want to get out of bed because it was cold. So I ended up staying in bed until like 7:30 today or something like that. So usually I'm out of bed about 4 or 5, just because I've been getting up so early. So, but whatever. And then I kind of just programmed all day. I did figure out which direction I wanted to go with the front end. I'm gonna do Elixir on the front end, but I've decided that I'm gonna do what's called a NIF, which is a native implementation function. So what I've got to do is I've got to take the C++ code that I've written that iterates over everything, and I have to convert it over to something that actually injects that into Elixir. So this is going to be my first time doing that. So I am currently in the process of working on that. I've got it mostly figured out. So I figured it out mostly today. I got it set up. I've got like a basic add function that I did as like a proof of concept of, hey, can I get this to actually function? And I wrote a test in Elixir to make sure that it actually is returning the correct value and stuff. Now, the downside of doing a NIF is that if a NIF crashes, it crashes the entire Erlang VM, right? So you lose the fault tolerance that you would normally get with, the cat came out to say hi. Yeah, there we go, pretty kitty. This kitty cat really likes me. Hey there, kitty. Anyways, so yeah, so if you crash, if the C++ crashes, the entire Erlang VM crashes, which is not ideal. But because we're processing really well-structured data, hey there, kitty, we don't have to worry too much about it crashing because the data is so well-structured, right? And I've ran, and we can be relatively positive that it's not going to crash. I can also throw in some extra error handling, and we'll do some more tests with files for more than just one day. So we'll do a bunch of tests to make sure. But right now it's kind of hard because the internet here is pretty slow, and the idea of downloading a 21 gigabyte file that expands into a 100 gig data set or something like that is just not reasonable on Starlink. And because I'm on Starlink, that's kind of the only choice that I have. So we don't want to do that here. So I'll do that when I get home. I'll I'll get a huge data set going to just download. I'll download a bunch of them and run over all of them to see if we find any crashes. Yeah. So anyways, I've got, what time is it here? It is 5 o'clock. No, yeah, 5:07. So I'm gonna head in, maybe do some quick editing. I might try and grab some video at the hockey game tonight, and we'll see how that goes. And anyways, I will then edit it when I finish editing when I get home, and upload the files, and we'll see how that goes. Anyways, ta-ta, and see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.